Battle truth, battle truth, battle truth. Dog. It's your boy, man. Brick Street Sprite, dog. This battle truth shit is weird, dog. Like, where do I start, man? Where do I start? I seen DME's live last night for a little while. I saw Showface News talking about it on his channel. Can I first start with saying I believe the shit? I believe it. Whether or not that's your blood daughter or not, I don't give a fuck. I believe that whether you were in prison when she was born or not, I don't know. I don't care. Because you only did 6 years in prison. You didn't do 10, so stop lying to people. Second of all, that means if at the worst you got out when she was 6 years old, then you can still groom someone from 6 years old. That's still a little girl, bruh. And you can still look at somebody as your daughter from 16 to 18, 19, 20, 24, whatever the fuck she is now. Doesn't matter. And you're saying you had a DNA test a year and a half ago? That's the part that he's saying now. And you found out that it wasn't your daughter, so you believe that it possibly was your daughter this whole time and treated her as your daughter. So how did you go from looking at her as your daughter with your same last name to in a year and a half after you found out she wasn't having sexual attraction for her? That's weird as fuck, dog. Weird as fuck. And that also means that you were attracted to her before that, because that didn't just pop up, dog. You were happy to find out that wasn't your real daughter because you had some sort of a fucking shine for her anyway, so to speak. You know what I mean? My bad, I gotta hurry up and get across this intersection. But anyway, like DME said, man, I stopped fucking with Battle Truth. I unsubscribed to his channel when he had did that skit where he was blowing a bunch of coke, acting like fucking ARP or Smack, whoever the fuck he was acting like. You know what I'm saying? And then had his daughter in the skit, offering her coke, and whether it was fake or real coke doesn't matter. Sure, it was, who knows, who cares? Doesn't matter, that's irrelevant. You still had her in the skit that was related, that was a skit based on drug addiction and drug usage. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore drug usage. You ain't smoking weed, bruh. You know what I mean? So I stopped fucking with Battle Truth after that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was really just a straw that broke the camel's back. You know what I mean? That's what it really was. Like there was already a bunch of red flags about Battle Truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And it's obvious, like, even his, like, baby mama that he claims as his baby mama was underage when he started fucking with her. Now, he says she had a fake ID and all this other shit, whatever. I guess, like, back in the day, there was less ways for you to find out. And, like, who asked for people's fucking, you know, if a girl looks old enough and they show you their ID, who asked for their birth certificate? Who asked, you know what I mean? But it seems like it would have came out at some point when you were at, like, her family's crib, or were you just never at her family's crib? Seems like somebody would have told you, yo, you a little old, you know what I'm saying? Like, for her. I don't know the situation, but it just seemed weird to me. But I tried to shoot him some bail on that shit because it was back in the day. It was different times, you know what I'm saying? And there wasn't no Facebook, none of that type of shit. You couldn't do like a record search on somebody online, pay to get their fucking everything, pay to get all the information about them, you know what I mean? So somebody would have had to tell you, so I get that. But, and a lot of times you can tell that a girl's young from her mental and the way she acts if she's 15, bro, you know what I mean? If you're in your 20s and this girl's 15, then y'all both gonna be in a different place mentally, unless you are like inferior mentally as the adult and you're still like a kid mentally, you know what I mean? But this shit with his real daughter, blood daughter that he raised, either way, he raised this girl, man. From either when she was born, or if he was in prison when she was born, you raised her from 6 or whatever the fuck, because you ain't do no 10 years. And let's even say you did 10 years and you raised her from when she was 10. That's still weird, motherfucker, if you thought she was your daughter for 10, 12 years, whatever the fuck, even 8 to 10 years, if you thought that was your daughter and you raised her that whole time, that's still enough time to groom somebody to be your motherfucking, like, sexual object. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, shit is just weird, man. And I know people have talked to Pretty Money about this shit and asked him about this shit, and he says it's all facts, that his fucking family reached out to him because of all the old blogs he did on Battle Truth. Like, man. And watch. DME Detroit is 100% correct, man, when he says the battle rap community will just let that shit go. Because the battle rap community, especially within the media and YouTube community, is weird as fuck. And we accept anything, dog, for the most part. We let all that Chris Unbiased shit go, even when he was caught up lying. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And he pulled his fucking documentary where he was explaining the whole situation from his channel. Because people were exposing the lies, bruh. Battle Truth was one of the people helping expose his lies. You know what I mean? But Adept and all these dudes, you know what I'm saying, were exposing him and exposing his lies. Chris Unbiased. Look at all this weird shit. Ty Pretty. Rock. K-Rock with all this transgender shit. Like, man, dog. Like, there's some weird shit going on in battle rap, man. And it really makes all the shit Adept says about, sorry, I'm on a busy ass street, by the way. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. Trucks going by and shit, but it's the only time I had to be able to film this shit. I'm on my way to work. And I don't get out till late as fuck tonight, so. But, man, it makes all the shit Adept says about, like, the battle rap community and just like Beasley's Funhouse and all this weird shit that would be going on, makes it all seem kind of legit now, doesn't it? When more and more weird shit starts coming out about what not only battle rappers do, some of these battle rappers, not saying all of them, but, and T-Rex fucking bitches with Vague. It might even have been a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, who fucking knows? Like, they were fucking something together. He was pouring shots in this dude's mouth. Like, that's some weird shit, bro. I don't do that type of shit with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my homies have never seen each other naked, bro. Like Pimp C said. You know what I mean? Y'all boys on some borderline gay shit. You know what I mean? Like, not even borderline, bro. Y'all boys on some bisexual shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I believe it, dog. I believe all that shit about Battle Truth. Whether he denies it or not, or whether that girl was his blood daughter or not, I just explained to you why it was weird anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you were obviously in her life thinking that that was your daughter, or raising her as your daughter from a young age, whether it was a newborn or 6 or 10, whatever. It's still a tender young age. You know what I'm saying? So, you're a weirdo, bruh. That means when she became an adult, you still had some sort of attraction for her. Because how could you look at a girl as your daughter for however many years? Either it was a decade or it was damn near 20, one or the other. And now all of a sudden, a year and a half ago, you do a DNA test, find out she's not your daughter, and now you're all of a sudden attracted to her. And it goes to y'all having like a fucking boy, you know, a sexual like relationship. Y'all an item now. And now she carrying your baby. Like, that's weird as fuck, dog. And you are just a weirdo regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're just a weirdo regardless, man. That's all I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to shoot down that DNA shit he keep trying to say. Because there's a lot he's leaving out of this story and he's not telling his supporters. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So even with the DNA test, bruh, you still a weirdo. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? And I explained why. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Battle Truth been a weirdo, and I've been jumped off his fucking his channel. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That sounded weird as fuck. But I unsubscribed to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Because of a bunch of shit that we can go into in a different blog. You know what I'm saying? But the straw that broke the camel's back was that fucking was that fucking skit that he did with his, where he was blowing a bunch of fucking real fake coke, whatever it was, with his daughter in the fucking room, in the skit. So, yeah, man. I'm out of here, your boy, Brick Street Sprite. Like, subscribe, comment. You already know what time it is, man. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hoolie Vision. Let me know what y'all think about this shit. Let me know if y'all think he's a fucking weirdo. Let me know if y'all think that there's anything wrong with that shit. I seen a bunch of people fucking trying to shoot him bail. Like, when I watched that live last night, I'll say this last thing before I go. When I saw that live last night, I saw a bunch of people talking about how when I was watching his live, you know what I'm saying, I saw a bunch of people talking about, because I saw, the only reason I'm not subscribed to his channel no more. The only reason I saw the live was because Showface News, who I am subscribed to, who I rock with, was playing his live on his channel, and they were discussing the situation. So then I go to Battle Truth's channel so I can see the fucking actual live chat, and I watched the live. And it was like 50-50 people trying to call him out, asking whether you raised her, you know what I'm saying, or not. Did you raise her or not? I don't care if it's your blood daughter or not. Did you raise her as your daughter? And then other people were trying to shoot him bail. So there's already, you know, there's a bunch of supporters still trying to shoot him bail. And this will probably blow over, like DME said, because the battle rap community, something else will happen and people will forget about this shit and not even care. If he didn't catch no fucking flack or no backlash for that fucking skit that he did about his fuck with his daughter in the room when he's sniffing blow and shit, then they'll probably look past this shit too. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy, Brick Street Sprite, and I'm out of here. 100. Get these weirdos out your circle. You know what I'm saying? And stop subscribing and going and following the word of motherfuckers that are just, that are liars and don't even fucking have a word no more, or a bond. You know what I'm saying? Because all you got is your word and your balls in this life, man. And a lot of these dudes just lie anyway, including Battle Truth. So, holla.